How we doing, guys? What's up, Ryan? I was busy jamming a roast beef sandwich down my gullet, so I want to get it down. How you doing, Ryan? Been a while. Good to see you. What'd you pull, Leo? What's up, Brian? What's up, Chris? You bet. I probably have some more left over. I should just send another round out just for the fun of it. What's up, Antonio? It's been a crazy day already. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Been trying to put out fires all day long. And so I'm trying to figure out if I want to even list anything today because I knew it was just going to be such a psychotic day. Just a lot going on here at the house. And then I put the break up. I'm kind of glad it took a while for it to sell out because I had to keep running upstairs real quick and then I come back and check. And then I run upstairs and I come back and check. You know what I'm saying? And then, so it took a little time to sell out the break, which was actually beneficial to me. What's up, John? You bet. Regifting is caring. Well, let's just dig in. So it's been kind of what a good day. I mean, you know, nothing wrong, just crazy. You know how you have those days where everything's just nuts? That's my day today. Ah, crap. I forgot about these oversized cards. So, Leo, when are you going to kick in here? What did you hit? Do they have... Were these autographed? I can't remember. This is my last case of Stadium Club. Oh, that's right. This is one where we were chasing Barry Bonds. Francisco Lindor. Right? Was Stadium Club we were chasing Barry Bonds? Ooh, man, look at that. That must be the, what is that card? The Inch Division. First pack out? No, I guess not. Huh. Felt better than that. Alright, we're going to try the first pack. Let me think about this for a second. We were sleeving the black, right? I'm guessing we would know number 2 autographs per box. I was going back through everything I had back there, and I was like, ooh, Stadium Club. I really want to do Stadium Club today. So I'm glad it sold out. I always if on those kind of things on whether or not they were going to make it. So I was kind of eyeballing the teams I thought that I might have to keep. But 30-minute sellout, when we had to take a step back, it's not bad. It's not bad. I brought down the price of the bigger teams. And then I offset that by, I have to be honest, I'm bringing up the Cardinals a little bit. What are you going to do? So is everyone having a good Friday? Anyone not having a good Friday? Anything going on? Baseball tonight. Game should be underway, what? Fairly soon, right? Uh-oh, look at that. What a way to start for the Cardinal spot. What a way to start for the Cardinal spot. First autograph out is a Rosarina. Nice. That's the way you want to start. Hank Aaron. Ooh, Sandy Koufax. Black and white. Something's not right. Did I grab the wrong size sleeves? Zach Gallen. Walker Bueller. No one has anything to say? Or is my chat not working right? Aaron Hicks, red. Vladdy. Chrome. Hey, look at that. That's a nice one. We're going to have to put some top loaders on those. So our chrome, first chrome, is Kyle Lewis. Dakota Hudson black. Buster Posey. Ozuna red. Jose Ramirez is numbered blue out of 50. Jose Ramirez for the Cleveland Indians, 15 out of 50. Anyone knowing? Talking to myself? Okay. Something's got to be going on. It's too quiet, too early. What are we doing here? There we go. (2019) Heritage. I like 2019 Heritage. Christian Yelich. Mikey the Fish. Luba. Oh, that's right. This guy we pulled every case, didn't we? Willie Calhoun red. Will Clark. Mookie Betts. Bash and Burn. Is it numbered? Nope. It's funny how they cut right at the where the autograph is. Can you see that autograph back there? Aquino. So this is starting off pretty well. Refractor. We'll put a top loader on all you guys here in a sec. Hideki Matsui. Josh Bell, red. Mauricio Dubon. Marcell Ozuna, black. So tonight on eBay, we have the other half of the Topps Chrome case. So that'll be fun. Everything from the last 2 days got shipped. You all should have an update if you bought into the breaks the last 2 days or eBay last night. All that's out. Aquino. We're starting to catch a little bit more rhythm. You know, like I said, I brought... my son's is going to take over shipping. The one that was doing the sorting didn't like the sorting, so we're going to let him handle the shipping. Vladdy and the wings. So that'll be good. That should open up Jacques Peterson a little bit more time for us to do breaks and things, which is good. Marcell Ozuna black. Jose Ramirez blue. Dakota Hudson black. Kyle Lewis. Chrome. And a black and white Sandy Koufax. It is. I hope that continues too. I want it to be a even more full family affair. I don't think we had autographs on these, huh? Bryce Harper. So let's see. We should put the teams on here. What's going on, Rick? And this was the Indians, right? Indians. Looks like I'm gonna have more, well, at least contenders than I thought it was, which is good. I like Panini contenders, and we're gonna have blasters of that too. And the blasters are one autograph per box, which is nice. And then, I hear you, Rick. And then after that is Update and Panini National Treasures. And so far my numbers for National Treasures look pretty good. I'm waiting to hear back from one other, but it's nice. Made a deal for some more Update today, which is fantastic. I think Update's going to be a lot of fun. So one step at a time. Nico Horner. You guys are all too quiet today. Somebody must have bought something or traded for something or pulled something out of a pack. Leo said he pulled something out of a pack, but then he won't tell us. He's being selfish. Made a trade for something. Kikuchi red. Something. Somebody's had to have done something. Jameson black. Nothing? Man, we are becoming boring. We're going to have to ramp up our numbers. Uh-oh, is that Zach Gallen? Look at that. So our first auto is a Rosarina. Our second auto, decent auto. Oh, Ginter X. That's right. What's up, Jared? Ginter X. I do have a box of Ginter X, and we are going to use that box with the 3 cases of Ginter that I have left. So that will become part of the break, or breaks, plural. Depends upon which way we do this. Jack Flaherty. Pete Alonso numbered base. That's a pretty awesome hit. Juan Soto, bash and burn. Uh-oh. Sonny Gray. Zach. Wow. That's cool. /20, huh? I dig it. Pete Alonso is on my short list, Ozzy Albies Chrome, of players that if I were to collect a player outside of the Giants, he would be on my short list of players that I would collect. Colton Wong, black. I still think there's a lot of growth in his cards possible. Ty Cobb. In my if I was gonna list. Ramon Laureano red auto, nice. So these are out of what, 50? Yep, 30 out of 50. Ramon Laureano, Chris Monroe, and the Oakland A's. See what happens when you buy the last spots? You get a hit. Oh, really? We got to stop doing this. Ramon. Luba. Hopper. Sean Murphy red. Ken Griffey Jr. Bash and burn. Everything is turned, which is nice. Mitch Keller red. So there's not a lot of big guesswork. No, we did well with these cases the entire time. What do we have of this? 16 cases or something? I couldn't remember how many we opened, so I just went with 33. I figured that was a good number. Not an accurate number, but it's just a number. It's just an identifier for the breaks. You know what I'm saying? What now? No, I'm not interested. Fernando Tatis. Padres. I don't even have any good stories to tell. eBay's been kind of boring. I haven't been chasing my Topps Chrome Rainbow. Just been too many other things going on. George Springer, refractor. Get up there. You know. Any guys ever, Mike Trout, Red, any guys ever go on or look at any of the scammer sites? Some of those things are kind of fun. Aroldis Chapman Black. I mean, it sucks that they got cheated, but some of the comments and things are kind of funny for the things, the way they went down. Another good auto. Dustin May for the Dodgers. Frank Thomas. Okay. Gavin Lux. No one, anything? All right. Guess it'll just be a nice quiet break. Brock Burke. Lubob. Jack Flaherty, Chrome. Not a refractor, just a Chrome. Michael Conforto, Black. Zach Gallen, Chicago White Sox. Xander Bogaerts. Darryl Strawberry. Nico Horner. Hey, look at that. Members only for the Phillies, Mike Schmidt. That's a good one. That's a nice little hit for the Phillies. Nick Solak. Gavin Lux, Bash and Burn. Have to move these things, are falling over already. Don Mattingly, red. Chris Monroe, what's going on up in your neck of the woods? Is it getting cold yet? Ozzy Albies. What the hell? Anybody got nothing to say? You guys are just going to be all boring? This is so unlike us. What's going on here? Are we losing our touch? Are we just all caught up in everything else? What are we caught up in on October 23rd that would keep people from chatting at all? See, that's a good start. You guys are just, everybody just boring today? I mean, if we're just all boring today, that's fine, but that's just so unlike us to be this boring. I don't do well with boring. Was it from a taco truck, or was it from like a Taco Bell? And you only had one taco for lunch? Either that was one big taco or you're eating light. Oh, you made it. Well, that's good then. I can't handle boring. You guys are boring. You're going to make me have to talk to my wife.
Oh, no.
Right in the middle of the break. Because you guys are being boring. Fernando Tatis. Dustin May. Chrome.
But was it a good taco?
What'd you put on it? Junior Fernandez Black. Oh, is it an autograph? Or is it just a one of one?
It's a Christmas tree.
Lubot.
And a Santa hat.
Lots of cheese and sour cream. DJ LeMahieu. Mike Trout. Anyone? We got some smart baseball people in this group. Anyone want to have an answer? Hazard a guess. Juan Soto. Ernie Banks. Black and white. It's a good one. I don't think Randy commands as much as he used to myself, but... Will Clark. Did I miss an autograph? Brendan McKay Black. Did I miss an autograph? Ooh, look at that one. Vogelbach, 4 out of 10. Could have been a whole lot of other people. Dan Vogelbach, Seattle Mariners, 4 out of 10. There's one for Jared. Could have been that other dude from Seattle. That would have been nice. Gavin Lux. Logan Webb. Mike Yastrzemski. Giancarlo Stanton. Chrome. I would put that card, Antonio, in that Clayton Kershaw. $75 to $90 range. Black. Did I miss an autograph? Nope, I guess I didn't. Sam Hilliard, Colorado Rockies. Me too. This is boring. People are boring today. People come in usually and talk up a storm. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Guess it's just gonna be a... all the boringness. What's coming up that we're looking forward to? What's going on? Somebody's got to have something going on that they want to talk about. This, we cannot be this boring. This is not RCB Crew. Thank goodness Scott's here. Now at least there'll be a little life in the break. Oh shit. Someone have a little life. Someone act like something's going on. Make something up. Scott, what's going on with you? Ain't nobody here to put you in timeout but me. I don't even think most of our moderators have been showing up lately. Ah, well. I gotta moderate myself. Geez, we have more fun talking on eBay than we do in Facebook group now. That's sad. Can't be because everybody wants to watch Game 3. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate somebody having my back here. My goodness. I hate boring. Jonathan VR. You know, I really don't do well with quiet. I'm not used to it. Comes from having so many kids. Yes, we will have Bowman Draft. How much Bowman Draft? We don't know yet, but we will, of course, have Bowman Draft. Alonzo. That should be a lot of fun. Ryan Reeves, what's been going on with you? Haven't seen you for a while. Jeff McNeil, red. Did I become boring? Is that what happened? I got boring? Randy Johnson. This is a gold chrome. One per case usually. Arizona Diamondbacks. And behind him is Aquino. You been breaking elsewhere, Ryan Reeves? Is that why we haven't seen you? Trent Grisham. Is that what's going on here? But he's breaking everywhere else? I mean, we're still selling on our break, so it must not be happening too much, but... Brendan McKay. We're just so not a quiet bunch. Matt Chapman, black. No doubt. I see people in other breaks all the time. David. I tried to jump past Karinchik for the Indians. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm not used to people just not talking. People get in the feed and they all clam up. Justin Turner. Gavin Lutz. Ah, there you go. That's a good hobby. Sell enough to get into lots of update. Freddie Freeman Chrome. I've been beating that drum for a while. So we're starting to see Marcus Stroman Black. No clue. No clue. So we're starting to get... Hey, look, fake trout. Fake trout. We're... I guess maybe they... I don't know. Maybe I pick on people too much. Nah, that can't be it, because then that would mean we turned into a bunch of babies, and I don't think we're a bunch of babies here. Aha, paying bills. All right, Ryan, as long as you're not cheating on me. I can't handle it if you're cheating on me, Ryan. Just tell me you're not cheating on me, Ryan. I'll be all right. Man, I really hope that they... What's up, Garrett? I really hope... There's another one who disappeared for a long time. Garrett, he ran away from us. He doesn't want to hang out with us anymore. He hangs out with other breakers. Will Clark. I really hope they come up with a checklist early or give us an inkling of what they're going to do with update. That would be helpful. I am really starting to believe the more I look around that Joey Bart's going to be in there. Brian's only here to save the break today, you know. He decided to actually come and talk. Must be just a quiet time, because I see the buy-sell trade shares fairly quiet too. I have been purposely avoiding adding new blood to the group, but maybe it is time to start adding new blood to the group. Maybe it's time. Bless you. How can you be watching too much baseball? There's only one game going on. Unless your baseball is Little League baseball. I guess it's... Spend some more time on eBay. Red Soroka. Zach Greinke. Will Clark. Trey Turner. Red. Akiyama. Black. There was a football game last night. This is what we've been reduced to, that we're going to have to talk about football in order to have anything to talk about. Hey, look at that. Soler. I like it. Brian buys the Kansas City Royals. Gets an autograph. Soler's happy to be pulled. Who's Daniel Jones? Is that the quarterback? I thought I saw some kind of something about somebody running and falling down. Is that who they're talking about? Paul Goldschmidt. Wasn't real football last night. Chrome. Tim Lincecum. Black. The Giants quarterback. Sorry, I barely know anything about American sports, but ask me about English rules, football, and I'll tell you everything you want to know about that. Go ahead, ask me a question. Just don't ask me who the teams are or the players are, but ask me anything else. So let me get this straight. The quarterback from the Giants must have broken away somehow and had an 80-yard run. Is that what I'm reading? And then before he could make it into the end zone, he fell down. Was there like nobody around him and he just like tripped and fell down? Because if that's a question, couldn't he just get up and start running again? Because no one touched him? Lou Bob. No way, I hate the Giants. I don't hate the Giants, but I wouldn't be collecting the Giants. Actually, football, I don't have a dog in that hunt, so that would be a good sport actually. Basketball, I don't have a dog in the hunt. I like watching the Warriors, but not enough to collect any of them. I don't like watching any of them right now, to be honest with you. So he broke away. He was running down the field, unobstructed run, and he fell down. Wow, that's a little embarrassing. And did they lose the game because he fell down? Was this a potential go-ahead score? Oh my Lord, that's terrible. Poor guy. He's fairly new, right? Second year or something? Second year player? For some reason that name sounds familiar to me now that I'm... Oh, they did score? Second tier. You feel bad for him? Garrick shed a second tier for him. Daryl Strawberry. That's good of you, Garrick. No soccer? Brian says no soccer. Do we not like soccer? Is that the thing? I can't say that I used to watch soccer more often than I don't get a chance hardly to watch anything anymore. I don't even get to listen to any of the baseball. I mean, any of the... I like listening to, from time to time when I get a chance to, I listen to... oh, geez. What's his butt? He's on Fox News. I mean, he's on Fox Now, not Fox News. He's on Fox Now. Colin Cowherd. I like Colin Cowherd. He's kind of fun to listen to. And I used to watch PTI all the time. But I didn't have time to do that. No, they are never fun, are they, Brian? And none of them want to coach it. So you go out and do it out of the goodness of your heart, and then you get criticized for it. Yes, parents do suck. I'll tell you what, if I ever had to coach, the first conversation we would have would be a parent meeting. And it would be, if you complain, you're out. You're done. Your kids will sit on the bench. Your kids will suffer because of you being a knucklehead. Don't be a knucklehead because you don't want your kids to suffer. Don't like it? You coach. And no one referred to me as Brian. My name is Mr. Lewis to all of you parents. Your kids can call me Coach. Don't like it? There's the door. Shed long. Shed long. But I'm not very nice about those kind of things anyway. I think we have a professional team here in St. Louis, but I don't know. Or we're going to have a professional soccer team. I think calling the team the St. Louis Carjackers is probably not good. It's just me. You know, the St. Louis Carjackers would probably not really make me want to go down and watch the games. But, you know, I understand living in St. Louis why they would want to call the team that. You're a funny guy, Scott. You're a funny guy. That would be part of the fun, though, right? Make the parents call you Mr. Lewis and you're not even Mr. Lewis. Well, why do we have to... Shut up and get your kid out of here. Go home. You're out. Your kid will never play. Will Clark, Chrome. I'm saying if I was Brian, I would do that. If it was me, it would be completely different. Carlos Santana Black. Somebody's yelling at you? That's not nice. Somebody shouldn't yell at you. Your feeling might get hurt. Rojazz. Josh Rojas. Wow. 6'2", 300 pounds. Yeah. I think I'd be like, yes, sir, Mr. Lewis, sir. Whatever you want, sir. You want me to bring the orange wedges, sir? And what would you like? Coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Yes, sir. You got it, sir. I'll be here. Anthony K, 43 out of 50. $43 out of 50. Or 48 out of 50. 48? 48 out of 50. Mr. Lewis would like a beer. You got it, Mr. Lewis. What kind of beer would you like? You want a keg? I'll just bring a keg down. I will just bring a keg down. Bob Feller, black and white. Huh. All three of the black and whites have been old-timey players. Old-timey players. What? What do you want? Oh, it's updates from the baseball game. Something must be happening on the baseball game. Because it's MLB updates. MLB updates you about everything. If somebody gets a hangnail. Oh, okay. If someone gets a hangnail, they send you an update. You just put one parent in charge of the shots, and then they handle all the other parents. You look like you need a shot, Missy. Let me just say two things to you. First off, take the shot. Second off, your kid's not very good at this, in spite of what you think. Now here's another shot. All right, now just sit back and be quiet for a few minutes, and let's let that settle into your system. 4'10", weigh 100 pounds. I'm pretty sure it'll be at you really quick. I guess so. I don't know, Garrett. I have no idea why the styrofoam. This feels like a, nope. Feels like a pack of cards. Just because I don't drink doesn't mean other people around me can't drink. Take a shot and shut up would be our team motto. It'd be the most popular team, for sure. Be like the Bad News Bears. Well, there's positive, though, Brian, and then there's, like, positive, you know? Because if I said to another parent, you know what, I'm positive your kid really sucks at this. Is that positive? I mean, I'm using the word positive, so... I'm positive your child shouldn't play this again next year. I'm positive I won't be coaching if you're here. Is that all positive? Mr. Lewis, Dune is being mean again. I'm just being positive. Lou Bob. Claytone. Joey Gallo. Will the Thrill. Who is this? Austin Nola. Who are you talking about, Garrick? The parents? Do your best to not be jerks. Let your kids have fun. and tell them to listen to the coaches. Lou Gehrig. Yep. Every time everybody gets all riled up, time for a shot. Wow, 10-1, nice. You guys kept score, huh? I don't even know that they keep score around here, Jeff Bagwell, because they don't want anybody's feelings hurt. I mean, the parents knew who won, but, you know, officially, Justin Dunn. I think we've hit all of the base, all the autos around Kyle Lewis now for the Seattle Mariners. If the parents are good at the game, at the end of it, they get a shot. If they're not, they're responsible for buying the bottle next time. I'm glad I don't drink. I'd probably be in trouble. I'd be buying every week. Gavin Lux. Gavin Lukes. Oh, I know. So, well, so I'm just saying we got another half case, though, right? So we got rid of all the ones around. Oh, is that a... Oh, I thought that was a redemption. I was all excited. Never mind. It was Claytone Records. You know, we're hitting around it. What came out of the eBay? Gavin Lux out of 99, Freshman Flash, was the big hit. And then, I can't remember. So it must not have been anything else major. Yeah, you can't say that. You can't say that one kid's better than the other kids. You have to say they all suck equally. Paul Goldschmidt. Or you just say it the right way. You say, bless their little hearts. And then you go on. Bless their little hearts. And then you're done. All right, see you later. Brian, you're 6'2", 300 pounds. I can't get over that. 6'2", 300 pounds. You're a big dude. You know it's funny that you you don't sound like that when you type. You don't sound like you're 6'2", 300 pounds when you type. I don't know why. I mean, when Marie types, she sounds like she's 4'7". You know what I'm saying? But you don't, you know. Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant. Oh, look at that. Out of 99, Chris Bryant Black. Hawkford, do you have any kids? I mean, you know, kids that go to sleep in your house at night that you help make or adopt or, you know, otherwise found without any thing that happened that got you in jail. That's pain enough, isn't it? That's painful enough. Instavision, Bo Bichette. Believe it or not, guys, this is the truth. The last Instavision that we did not hit out of all of those was this one. And so the one case that we had left was to finish off hitting the entire set of Instavision. That's crazy. Kind of funny. Hey, you know what? I taught a couple of college courses, so trust me, Scott. I feel your pain. Soroka. Charlie Morton, Black. You know what I do think, though, that it is... Most parents would not volunteer to coach. So the fact that you volunteered says a lot. Hey, look at that. There's our Lubob autograph. Every case, you're obliged to hit at least one Lubob, and there it is. Lubob. I can't tell you how many that is out of 16 cases, but it's more than, like, what was it, like 10 out of 16 or something now, 11 out of 16, who knows. But Lubob jumped out. It'd be nice to hit a second one. So I have nothing but respect for parents who want to put themselves through that torture. Adbert Owlsley Chrome. So you deserve a big pat on the back. I can tell you that for sure. Brian, I would... I will be happy when... Is that a redemption? Wow, we got a redemption too? I will be happy when... Huh. Who are the redemptions in this? Does anybody remember? I hope to never hear when I have grandchildren, Grandpa, will you coach my team? Ugh. Ugh. Base card autograph of Matt Olson. Now that we hit Matt Olson, I forget. It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Matt Olson. Doesn't Matt Olson sound familiar to you guys? It's just a base card, though. And I do not envy the task that teachers have either, because I could. We would sub in a couple and have a baseball team though. I do not envy the task of teachers at all, because most parents don't parent, and then you're expected to be teacher, parent, counselor. You know what? I'm going to say this. Being a teacher is much like being a police officer, because you know, you have to wear a lot of hats. You have to wear a lot of hats. And if you're a good one, you never get the recognition that you truly deserve for the effort that you put into it. You know what I'm saying? And if you step out of line in any way at all, even by accident, I mean, you get hammered. You get hammered. I feel like we did. You know what I'm saying? So nothing but respect for teachers. It is not an easy gig. It is not an easy gig. I enjoyed it because I like imparting knowledge on people, but now I don't have any more knowledge, so all of my knowledge is gone. I don't know anything about anything anymore, which is why I open these baseball cards now. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'll say this, just like you have, I think, people who unfairly feel negative towards police officers. I think you have a lot of people who unfairly feel negative toward teachers. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, there are some bad teachers. Just like there are some bad police officers. But you know what? You go do it. That's what I say. You go do it and see how you feel about it. And then we'll talk. Know what I'm saying? Pronunciation teacher? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one. I don't know how to answer that one. I feel like Garrick, that feels like it's a shot. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one. Alex Young, Arizona Diamondbacks. I have no idea what that means. You put 5 question marks at the end of that. That's awkward. So I have no idea. I enjoy the classes I taught. I think that the majority of the kids did not care about and were not prepared for college, and I'm not easy. No. You can't, Hawkford. You can't put out that pronunciation crap out there and then walk away from it. Expand on it, dude. Expand on it, pronunciation teacher. That's not even a thing. Noisy. I mean, if Garrick believes that you're taking a shot at it, you must be taking a shot. So let's follow this up a little bit. Oh, torture people? Yeah, I like torture people. Uh-huh. Hey, Garrick, I want you to write that down about Hockford being mean. Keep track of that. And next time we have our conversation about who we need to deal with, we'll put him on the list. And you know that I am fully 100% obligated as part of the Breakers Union to mispronounce half of the players in any break. I don't have a choice. There's nothing I can do about it. You wouldn't want me to lose my Breakers Union card, would you? Kevin Biggio. And anyway, any breaker that has to go out of their way to make sure they pronounce every name exactly right, I won't want to break with them. They're pretentious. They're pretentious. I don't like dealing with pretentious people. See? Pretentious people. Pretentious people. It's just not my way. I would torture said breaker just for the fun of it. Right now there's some breaker out there and he's saying, and anyone who can't pronounce the name of all the players. Why do they even break? Why, they should be doing something else. Hank Aaron. So Brian Lewis, what do you if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living? We know Hockford warps young minds. We know Garrick. I don't know what the hell Garrick does. And you know who else? I wonder what Jared does for a living. Jared, what do you do for a living? With the Utes. Well, I don't think of America, but of wherever. Big Rip. Wow, that's pretty cool. So, you deal with anybody out of California at all? Northern California, Brian? I actually work for a company big in my hometown, really? What company is that? First off, what is my hometown? And how do you know where my hometown is? Oh, jeez. No wonder everybody's broke. Eric's teaching them financial services. So, like, you can... So, Garrett goes in and he says, like, hey, you know, if you get fired, you can go on welfare. There you go.
I thought it was talking about California.
Oh, Enterprise. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I should know more about where I currently live. I don't. I apologize. Enterprise. Yeah, yeah. Now that you say that, now I know that. Oh, that's cool. That's not what you do? That would be my opening line every single time I did any corporate training. Don't worry, everyone. If I get this wrong, there's always welfare. I'd be fired the first week, but it would be fun. I'd have a good story. Giants have an autograph. That's cool. Cincinnati, huh? I was saying cool about Jared. So, Jared, are you saying that if I ever need a car for the weekend, that I could, get a hold of you and be like, hey, Jared, you know what I'm saying? Need a car. Something's going on here. Need to hide a body. My cousin has out in California, has a truck, big rig repair place. And he does good business out there. Stockton, California. No one said the Reds are cool. And I was talking about, as I said, I was talking about Jared working for Enterprise Rent-A-Car. So, Christian Yelich, this must be a... I don't know, variation? Something? Yeah, I do hear good things about Enterprise. That is true. And the local company, you know what I'm saying? Local. Hawkford, you teach in Cincinnati? I take it back, dude. I take it back. Everything I said about teachers, I take back. I forgot you were a Reds fan. You're warping little minds. Reds are great. No, they're not. No, the Reds aren't great. Everyone, let's have a class discussion followed by a paper on why the Reds... Oh, you're in Connecticut? Oh, my Lord. That's even worse than Cincinnati. That is even... I don't know how, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out why that's worse than Cincinnati. Clayton Kershaw out of 50. Connecticut. I'd like to go to Connecticut. If I ever go to Connecticut, Scott, I'm going to look you up. I'm going to come to your school. But he told me I could come here. Intruder alert. Intruder. I'm going to have to look up your address, Hawkford. I think I got it somewhere. Daryl Strawberry. Well, he's a degenerate. He buys into breaks. He's a degenerate. So that's all I need to know. Do you spend a lot of time? Do you spend a lot of time at casinos there, Scott? Bro. Will you need a lockdown? Depends upon you. Michael Chavis. I've never been arrested in my life. I have no intention of starting now. Officially arrested, you know. Maybe talking to when I was younger. I feel like you should start buying into more breaks, or the school district might anonymously find out that you are a degenerate gambler who lets students pay you off for better grades to satisfy your gambling debts. And let me just say to you that the investigation into that, whether or not it comes back in your favor, will tarnish your reputation completely. Garrick, write that down. Just write it down as blackmail Scott Hawkford. Just write that down. And then we're done with it. All right. Well, now when I get back to you later on that, you have to remind me that we talked about that. I'll figure out the school district by calling the district office and everyone in Connecticut and be like, hey, are you the school that employs that degenerate gambler Scott Hockford? That's the way we started. Nolan Arenado. Rockies. Yes, that's it. Breaker and degenerate gambler, Scott Hockford. Don't forget to write down Scott Hockford. We don't want that to be. We don't want to confuse him with anybody else. So, Jared, what do you do for Enterprise? Do you like, I don't know, work at one of the? I'm not saying you should, Hockford. I'm just saying, you know, maybe it's a good idea. This one's weird. Do you work corporate, or do you work like at a, I don't know, at a location? Yeah, my wife had the right word I was looking for. Only if you don't like the candy. Everyone else seemed to like the candy. Oh, my candy's not good enough for you now, huh? All right. Remember you said that. No chocolate for you. No chocolate for you. And it's almost time to send out chocolate. Remember all that chocolate we sent out last year? Oh my Lord!
I don't know if they're doing that this year.
My son had a fundraiser for choir or something at school, and instead of actually selling any of the candy, I didn't want to do it. I just bought 4 cases of candy, and then we sent it out to everybody. So lots of people got a lot of chocolate. Mandy and Marie. Stellato got a lot of chocolate. Brian Lewis, you were around then. Did you get any chocolate? Hey, look at Zach Gallen number 2. Yeah, really? You oversee all of the state of New York? That is awesome. That is awesome. It's good to be the king. I would, of course, wouldn't know anything about that. But, you know, I hear that that's good. Gio Urshela, this one's numbered 23 out of 25 for the Yankees. That's nice. Now, Scott, why do you have to be mean? Just go back to playing your nickel slots at the Mohegan Sun. Quit being mean to Jared. I was trying to come up with, I was talking to Annette about maybe doing something, some Christmas something, but he's more important than the governor, who doesn't oversee anything, clearly. I say that from the comfort of St. Louis, Missouri, one of the highest per capita crime rate cities in the nation. Not out here, though, in the suburbs. Justin Verlander. That really is interesting. You know what? it's nice to be. It's nice to be the decision maker. You know what I'm saying? I have been in upper management most of my adult life, which has been good and been fun. I enjoy pressure, and I like the the fight. Jessica and Joe, I have been watching just to see the Cardinals polls. I live in Alton, Illinois. Nice. Lindenwood. I helped Lindenwood found their journalism program. I built the infrastructure for it. And then I helped, I taught basic news writing, newspaper design, which is my strong point. I helped oversee the newspaper program for a couple of semesters there and just helped them build their skills. And then I moved into the president's office when Dr. Evans was there. And I helped with the accreditation, writing, editing, designing, and that as well. And then I helped run the website. Moved over there. That was my last job before I left academia. With the idea that I was going to get my PhD, but I don't want to do any more work. Yes, I actually ran newspapers for many years. California, and then we came out here, and I took over three publications, and a shopper down by Springfield, Missouri. And then I left the business altogether in 2003, and then we came up this way. You know what? It's a tough market now. It is a tough market. I have friends who are still in the business, Jesus Luzardo, and everybody around them has been fallen by the wayside. A lot of the guys that I trained when they were coming up are now the Sacramento Bee and a lot of the places out in California we were at. It is awful tough. It is awful tough. So a journalism degree is not what it used to be. And I also, when I started, I wanted to go into covering the Giants, and so that was kind of my path at the beginning. It is it's a tough road. It's a tough road. Well, it's a changing field for sure. I mean, I'm sure your son is familiar with someone like Tim Pool, who does pseudo journalism, but the ability, and that would be a blast. That's what I was going to say. The ability to get into things like PR would be where I would direct him, because I think public relations, you still get to be that. You get to still be in without all the nightmare of having to worry about whether or not you're going to have a job next year. It's just a tough field now. It wasn't when I was there, and we had no issues, but now, and it's a different beast altogether now. Trent Grisham. Hey, look at that. We've had a few of these that have been decent. So if I had any advice and I were going to try to get in with a sports team, I would look at the PR. I would look at public relations. I think public relations is really, really going to be where things are at for professional sports teams. And learn the craft. I mean, you would be shocked how many people, Max Muncy Blue, graduate with a journalism degree who don't know the language.
Can't even write.
And writing and editing are big. Writing and editing are big. What's good for me is that if this ended tomorrow, I would really not have a problem finding another job, writing and editing and design and things like that, because my skill set is such that I can do all of that pretty easily. I mean, hey, look at that. So, learn the English language, learn it well. That's where I started too. High school paper was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But if he's going to, having a minor in journalism might be the way to go. Major in PR, minor in journalism. Might be the way to think about it. Or start yourself a YouTube channel. Get it going. Oh, and his college paper. I was as well for my college paper. Buster Posey out of 99. Hey, look at that. Orange chrome, Buster Posey. Back in the good old days, when we used to have typesetters. I'm not sure what I would do if I went back into the job market, to be honest with you. I would probably since I'm lazy, I'd probably leech off somebody else and try to get them to get me a job and not really do anything because they were my friend. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I wouldn't ask Scott Hockford for a job because he wouldn't help me anyway. All right, Garrett. Yeah, make sure you get it. Make sure she gets that. Hockford would not help me at all. Even though I would help him. Hank Aaron. Manoa. Oh, broadcasting too, man. He sounds like he's got a lot going on. Broadcasting's fun. I enjoy radio. But I got a big mouth, so, it's easy for me. Sean Murphy. I'll ask Jared to help get me a job. Jared, will you help get me a job? Not that I want one, but if I need one. Walker Buehler. Hey, look at that. First day issue for Walker Buehler. That's nice for the Dodgers. Because these are out of what, 5? Shohei Ohtani. And I'll tell you the other thing that I would recommend strongly to your son is don't give up. Because it's going to be... I worked at Costco. I was the worst forklift driver you ever seen in your life, Scott. Terrible forklift driver. I would hit things all the time. Terrible. They made a huge mistake. Hired me and put me on a forklift. Terrible. I figured that would help me, Jared, a lot. But you could hire me. We could talk about baseball cards. You know what I'm saying? Keep pressing on. That is my advice. Keep pressing on. Because there's going to be more setbacks than there are going to be gains. But you only need to have, for all the setbacks, you only need to have one gain. And that will be what quite often carries you through to what you need it to be. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Hello. What's her name? Kaylee. Hello, Kaylee. Oh, Callie. I'm sorry. Callie, like Callie. Hello, Callie. How are you? Angie, can you, or Josh, whichever one we have, will you help me, give me a job if I need one?
Is it a stand-up forklift or a sit-down forklift? That's the question.
Is it a stand-up or sit-down there, Angie, Josh? As long as it doesn't take too much work. Well, the one thing that I can tell you about my life beyond the shadow of a doubt is that I'm going to brag a little bit and say that I have never failed at anything I have set my mind to in my life. I do not take no for an answer, and I do not fail.
And believe me when I tell you he can talk himself into any job ever on the face of the planet.
I dislike strongly not getting what I want. But I was a terrible forklift driver. And I will outwork anyone that you've ever met in your life and have. Hard work does not bother me in the least. And I do it out of spite. Trust me when I tell you, I do it out of spite. No alter ego, she knows. Annette knows. Trust me when I tell you, if I were going to give up on something, I would have given up on this, because it has been a tough road. This has been a tough road. But I never back down. I like a good fight. The bigger the fight, the more I'm in. Tommy LaStella. I have never copped out on anything in my life, and until the day I die, I will not. Because what kind of an example are you to your kids if you cop out? What kind of a person are you if every time something gets tough, you back down or you let it back you away? You know? Right? I'm glad I'm here too, Brian. I've got to say, I have fun doing what I do. Even at 51, the thing that I enjoy the most is when people tell me that I can't, because that is a sure sign that I'm going to. You better have fun all the time, because I will call your school, and I won't feel bad about it. And I will find out which one. Trust me. So you better lie and say you're having fun all the time. Keston Hira. Chrome. Kevin Biggio Black. Who are you? Andres Munoz, San Diego. Right? I imagine for the successful people in the room, they know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, I would bet Jared didn't get where he got by accident. I bet Brian didn't get where he got by accident. You put your head down and you work at it. Am I wrong? I mean, is anyone going to admit that they got where they got by not working hard? Now, you have to do it the right way, Antonio. I'm sorry. That's not the right way. Man, comma, it's been a long time since you've hit a whoever it is auto. That's the way you have to do it. You know. That's it. Hard work is the only way. And your life can be one of two things. You can either let people back you down, or you cannot let people back you down. Right? That doesn't mean you're not going to fail, but you certainly get up, you brush yourself off, and then you go at it again. Unless you're a teacher. And then you just wait for the next school year and hope you get better kids. Scott's like, yeah, that's right. Get these suckers out of here. Let's wait for next year. Ah, crap. I had your brother. I mean, good. I had your brother. That's wonderful. Come on. Dale Murphy. This Friday. Brian, you're right about that. Brian, you are right about that. Work smarter for sure. But doing it right the first time is hard work. You have to be prepared for that in order to do that. And most people aren't even prepared that far. Right? Chris Monroe, you hit something earlier. Can't remember what it was. I mean, it's all those things that you've done in your life, that all those mistakes you've made, all the things that you have learned that prepare you each and every time you go into whatever you're going to do to make sure you get it right. And now you know. What did you hit earlier, Chris? You hit something. I can't remember what it was. Was it? Maybe it was that. You've had like 3 A's autos. I can't remember what else it was. The one thing I can say about my life without reservation is that I've prepared myself to be successful by putting in the hard work to have that success. Paul Goldschmidt refractor. And that's, you know, I mean, I guess for some people you would call that a cocky thing, and that's fine, but I've worked hard enough and learned my craft well enough to be able to go back and do it at any point and do it better than 95% of the people who are doing it right now. That's right. That's a little cocky. Yeah, there have been several A's autos. I don't know. We're about to do the recap here in a box and a half. Did marrying Annette help what? My success? Well, she makes more money than I do, so yeah. I mean, you know. Having a sugar mama makes it a lot easier. That's the only way I'm able to do this. You know what, Chun? I think you are exactly right. It is that Asian part of me. Especially with Filipinos. Filipinos, in my family, there's just not... It just doesn't happen, you know? See, Chris knows what I'm talking about. You get lucky when somebody marries down. You know? The one thing I can say about Asians as a whole, as a people, no matter which Asian you're talking about, they do not like to fail. They do not like to be second fiddle. And I can say that absolutely 100% for sure. Chris Davis. I hate sucking. Sucking sucks, you know? I mean, we all fall down. Are you kidding me with the lubobs? Look at that. 2 lubobs in one box. I mean, in one case. Somebody did all right with the White Sox spot. All right, last box, Mojo. Look at that Posada now with the members only. Ain't that the truth? Is that a conversation? You know what I'm saying, Sean? Is that even a conversation? Is that a real conversation? No. Two lubobs in this case. I like it. Two lubobs. I don't know how the hell we got on this. See this? You know whose fault it is we got on this bad conversation? Scott Hockford. I'm not saying bad conversation. I'm saying on this off of baseball topic, bad conversation was the wrong thing to say. I apologize. I just want to talk about baseball, and then Hockford gets in here talking about all kinds of crazy stuff about being a degenerate gambler, and then everything went just astray. I think you need to work on the degenerate gambler thing of yours. Vladdy. Did these not have autographs? I guess they didn't. So I blame you. Got a lot of successful people in this group. That's nice. We learned that Brian Lewis is a kind, caring individual who, in spite of the fact that other parents suck, will coach their kids. That's nice. We learned that Jared is a big boss over a whole state. That's a big boss. We learned that Chris Monroe shows up late when he should be here on time. We know that Antonio had a taco for lunch. We know Antonio had a taco for lunch. Only one because it was a big taco. What do we learn from you, Ryan Reeves? We had to learn something. We learned that Josh drives a forklift. I'm sure better than I did. I was a terrible forklift driver. Maybe sometime you can give me some pointers there, Josh. Oh, snap. It's her. And what the heck are you doing on the break when it's her birthday? Oh, my Lord. Everyone say goodbye to Chris Monroe. Chris, has been good having you as a part of the group. We have always appreciated you. And we wish you well. We wish you well. Let's hope the divorce attorney won't take everything from you. Maybe your wife will let you keep a few of your baseball cards. And if you need to fill in some gaps, let me know. Wow, she's asleep on the couch, huh? Hits the bottle awful hard, does she? Well, you know, some people have to in order to be married to other people. I'm surprised Net's not a drinker. Scott, if you have to call yourself a fantastic teacher and overall person, pretty good odds that those two things might not be true. I was getting around to you, but you didn't let me get around to you. So we won't. Tommy Pham. We didn't learn anything new about me because we all know that I don't really do anything. Brandon Lau. I just open baseball cards. Don't know much else about anything else. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Man, another one. Look at that. Our first day. That's crazy. And I've never had a case that had 2 in it. Now we have 2 in this one. You drink that, dear. You just drink that. It's your birthday. 2 Lubobs. This has been a pretty good case. I can't say that it hasn't been. Who do we miss? Do we miss anybody else who was in here? Bash and burn. Probably would get help too. Boo. Chipper Jones. Callie. Thank you. Yes, that is true. I forgot about that one. You are right about that, Brian. Callie now knows it is a lie for you. Hello, Callie. Are you still listening? Don't listen to us. We're just a bunch of goofballs. You need to find your own path and your own goofballs. But since you are young, you will get there. Is Callie still here with Matt? All right, stop. You guys are falling over. I gotta move you. Justin Verlander, Chrome. No wonder you and I get along so well. I'm like one of your patients, Chris. Garrett Cole, Black. No wonder you and I get along so well. Is it weird, Chris, that I hear voices, but they only talk bad about the Dodgers? Is that weird at all? Holy crap. Ryan does something that I have to reread again. It's probably something top secret he just got himself in trouble over. So Ryan Reeves does top secret stuff. Is it normal? Okay, that makes me feel better. Man, I'm like on the lower end of the totem pole for successful people in this room. I like it. I like it. It says good things about the group. Do we have any doctors or lawyers? Bookkeepers? Because I have this thing that looks like a mole. I figure a doctor, a lawyer, or a bookkeeper might be able to help me with it. All right, let's get some of these things out of the way. Let's look at the Giants. 2 hours, that's pretty good. I don't remember how long it used to take us. What do we want to do tomorrow? Do we want to take a day off tomorrow? Do we want to break something? What do you want to break? I don't know what you guys want to break. 2 autographs, Jalen Davis and Mauricio Dubon, and then a Buster Posey orange. So this one's out of 99. I kind of want to break some Topps Archive because I've got some blaster cases that I want to mix with some other things. So that's what I kind of want to do. But I don't know. So what do you guys want to do? Zach Gallen. Doesn't matter. I was gonna mix those away, but I mean, put them together, but I won't. Topps Chrome. We have Topps Chrome. We could do Topps Chrome. Do some random. Topps Chrome random would be fun. We could do some Panini product. I have several Panini products back there. That would be fun. A random of some Panini product. We could... she does not want to sort Heritage Minor League. She already gave me the signal. The signal went something like this. I do not want to sort Heritage Minor League. And I was like, okay. That was the signal. And a Rosarina. Put you on the bottom too. Something's wrong here. Oh, they're there. And I thought we had 2. I mean, we could. I don't care. I just didn't see if you guys had any preferences. So, black and white, we had Sandy Koufax, we had Ernie Banks, we had Bob Feller, Kevin Biggio, Anthony Kay, and Chipper Jones. Pretty good spread. Pretty good spread. Red rookies of Horner and Aquino. We also had an Aquino refractor, which was nice. Kyle Lewis Chrome. Bo Bichette refractor, and Paul Goldschmidt refractor. Our, whatever this thing is, Instavision was Bo Bichette. That's nice. This is Gio Urshela for the Yankees out of 25, 23 out of 25. Chrome foil, is that what it's called? I can't remember. Out of 50, we had Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. Anthony Kay for the Blue Jays, Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers, and Max Muncy for the Dodgers. Picked up on those subtleties, yes. Out of 99, Chris Bryant Power Zone for the Chicago Cubs. The gold chrome was Randy Johnson for the Arizona Diamondbacks. 1 variation of Christian Yelich for Milwaukee. 2 first days, 1 of Walker Buehler. That seems like a terrible place for that stamp. Wait a minute. This says, look at this. You've got a Walker Buehler with the first day, but then it also says Hideki Matsui for the New York Yankees. Huh. I'm not sure what that's all about. See that? Walker Buehler right there, but it says Hideki Matsui. That's clearly Walker Buehler. That's cut in half, so I don't know. That's a weird one for the Dodgers. Some kind of variation. And then this first day for Anthony Kay. Man, Anthony Kay went 3 different ways there. And then 2 members only. Posada and Mike Schmidt, not Goldschmidt. Autographs. Here's our base stack. Urquidy, Zach Gallen, number 1. Dustin May, Zach Collins, Hilliard, Karanchik, Karenchak, Fake Trap, Solaire, Dylan Cease. White Sox did really well. Shed Long. So we went all around, but did not get a Kyle Lewis. Rojas, Austin Nola, Justin Dunn, a base card autograph of Matt Olson, Alex Young, Noisy, Bro. I say bro because I can't say his last name. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. A little deep there, Scott. Zach Gallen, number 2. Yamamoto, you should have your daughter come and chat more often. Thank goodness she can watch the break, right? Sean Murphy for the A's. Tommy LaStella for the Angels. Munoz. Bobby Bradley, because what's a break without Bobby Bradley? Brandon Lau. Yamamoto, number 2. Huh. Araz Arena. So that was our first auto out. And then, which was really nice here, 2 Lubobs. This one on the right is much darker than this one on the left. They were starting to run out of ink over here. Look at that. Can you guys see the difference? Two Lubobs. That's really nice. And then we had Ramon Laureano out of 50, 30 out of 50. And then Vogelbach, 4 out of 10. That was fun. That is our last case of Stadium Club. We're going to be doing a lot of last case things. There you go. Well, that's why you hit it. Happy birthday, Seth. That's why you hit those. Because it is your birthday. Good for you. You want me to send you some more candy for your birthday? All right, guys. Thank you as always. I appreciate the conversation. It is fun talking with you guys. Again, I will say one of the nice things about our group is that we can give each other grief without everybody taking offense and having pitching a fit about it. I mean, when we're done here, I will hold my breath until I pass out because I'm angry. But that's different. That's different. eBay starting at the top of the hour. We'll start that one. We'll start the second half of the case. We'll start ending 9 to 10. So it will end and then we'll break that one at 11. Then tomorrow night on eBay, we're doing our last 2 cases of Gold Label. Those will both be on eBay tomorrow night. I'll figure something out for tomorrow. There's so many different ways I want to go that I'm a little indecisive. So we'll get something figured out. So if I can do anything for anyone, please let me know. As always, I appreciate you guys greatly, and I will talk to you soon.